Did Real Madrid just reveal the secret to dominating the season? Well, my friends, something happened that shook the fans' minds and could completely change the Merengue squad's pecking order. A seemingly simple detail that has taken on the magnitude of an earthquake in the world of football. The relationship between Xabi Alonso and Vinicius Jr. And it's no exaggeration to say that this episode is dividing opinions, both inside and outside the Bernabeu. An explosion on the field. When we least expected it, the new manager decided to open up, break the silence, and speak directly about his Brazilian star. Yes, Alonso decided to express his thoughts on Vinicius. Explain why he's been making decisions that are upsetting so many people. And, most importantly, give his version of the substitutions that have become routine in recent games. And the atmosphere, as you can imagine, is heated. The context couldn't be more interesting. Xabi Alonso is enjoying a spectacular start to the season as Real Madrid's coach. He's won 6 of his 6 matches, enjoyed a perfect La Liga campaign with 5 consecutive victories, is leading the league, and has been playing a style of football that has been pleasing the Spanish press. The new coach arrived as a gamble and is becoming a sensation. But while he's racking up points, Alonso has also been embroiled in controversy, the biggest of which involves none other than the current FIFA World Player of the Year, Vinicius Jr. Yes, the was Brazilian who was instrumental in the club's last 2 major triumphs, goals, and finals. Dribbles in key moments, runs that set the Bernabeu ablaze, no longer enjoys the same confidence he once did in the starting lineup. He's been substituted frequently, even in big games, and has even started on the bench twice, including in a Champions League clash. For a player of his caliber, my friends, it's as if the rug has been pulled out from under him. And that's exactly what Xabi Alonso was talking about at a press conference. When asked about Vini's situation, the coach was blunt. "I'm very happy with him and everything he's doing. We're only at the beginning of the season. He needs to feel like he's important to us, because he is. And continue helping the team." Nice words, no doubt. But they didn't erase the dissatisfaction of some of the fans, and, apparently, not even the player himself. Let's get to the facts. Against Espanyol, in another solid 2-0 victory for Real Madrid, Vinicius was substituted again in the second half around the 77th minute. He was playing well, creating danger, and seemed ready to make the difference. But the fourth official's warning came, and the Brazilian left the field, head down, visibly frustrated. The cameras caught him. As he sat down, he kicked a water bottle and shook his head in disapproval. The reaction spread around the world, went viral on social media, and sparked controversy. Alonso, when questioned, even admitted that he could take off the star player, but insisted on the need for fresh legs and rotation of the squad. This was the tone of his speech. No one will play every game or every minute, because the schedule is demanding. The competitions are long, and Real Madrid needs to be fully fit in April and May, not just September. The argument is valid. But does that apply to the team's most decisive player in recent years? The point is that Vinicius isn't injured and isn't facing any serious physical limitations at this time. In other words, it's not a matter of medical restrictions, it's a technical choice. And for many fans, this is incomprehensible. After all, how can we accept that one of the best in the world is constantly being taken off the field or even benched on Champions League nights? What's more, Alonso has been rotating his attacking options extensively, using Rodrigo, Franco, Mastantuono, and other young talents, which further dilutes the absolute prominence. Vinicius once held behind the scenes. It's rumored that the Brazilian wasn't happy about being left out of some games, and that the tension is already starting to build. It's not explosive, not yet, But subtle signs are emerging. Gestures on the field, expressions on the bench, press rumors of dissatisfaction, even speculation that the contract renewal might be reevaluated has surfaced in Spanish columns. Alonso, for his part, tries to balance things out. He publicly praises the player, says he's a key player, but at the same time reinforces the idea that everyone should accept the rotation. The contrast is stark. While Alonso delivers immediate results and builds a competitive Real Madrid, on the other, he risks wearing out his star player. Vini needs consistency, confidence, and a sense of leadership to perform at his best. This is what has always driven him, the certainty that he was an indispensable player. Taking away this security can be a bold but also dangerous strategy. The history of football shows that stars don't always react well when they feel undervalued. And we're not talking about just any player. Vinicius Jr. has already etched his name in Real Madrid's history. His goals in finals against Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund, his decisive performances in La Liga, his courage in big matches, all of this has made him a symbol of the new era for Real Madrid. Changing that status isn't just a technical matter. It's a matter of identity. And the fans just look at the reactions at the Bernabeu standing ovations when he enters, boos when he leaves before the final whistle. The stands speak, and Alonso will need to listen. In the end, the big question remains: is Alonso's strategy the secret to a more versatile and lasting Real Madrid? Or is it the beginning of an internal crisis that could affect the squad's morale? Only time will tell. What's certain is that the issue won't go away. With every game, with every gesture by Vinicius, whether a celebration or a sidelong glance, will be interpreted as a sign of something greater. Fans divided, but hearts united. Everyone wants the best for Real Madrid. Everyone wants to see Vinicius Jr. shine, whether for 90 minutes or 60. But how long will the star accept this reduced role? To what extent is Alonso willing to support this decision, even at the risk of losing the fans' support? And you, Madrid fan at heart, what do you think? Is Alonso right to protect the squad with rotation, or is he wrong to change Vinicius's role? Comment below, because your opinion counts in this story too. Like, if you believe in Vini's potential, and subscribe to the channel to follow along with me every chapter of this season, which promises to be intense, exciting, and full of twists and turns. Because, my friends, at Real Madrid, nothing is small, nothing is simple. Every decision matters. Every detail matters. And who would have thought